Ooh, what's up, Internet? Welcome back to the weekend adventure in video game hunting. We're actually going to try something a little bit different. Usually on this channel, on these game hunting excursions, I'm a little bit of a realist. Today we're going to believe in the power of positivity, like New Day. And like one of my childhood heroes from PlayStation games, Cartoon Dog, I gotta believe. How much are your games?
Games for $1 piece.
Oh, cool. I had this guy. This was Cyclops' father. What? For the whole box.
You said $5 for the box?
Yep. I've got a box of Spider-Mans too from the same era, like the 90s type of stuff.
And how much for the GameCube system?
All the systems are 10 each, so I've got a PS1, GameCube, and PS2.
Alright, so I'll take the GameCube.
Sounds good.
Games, and I don't know, this box of figures. Used to have some of these.
Corsair, man.
Yeah.
Old school.
Cyclops and Havoc's father?
Yep.
Until they probably retconned it 15 times.
Alright, cool. So we're 15 and then 11 games, so that would be 26 altogether.
Alright. The power of positivity. It's a new day. Yes, indeed. You don't know the rhythm. I guess it's not really your fault. It's been a while since we watched wrestling because we didn't end up purchasing any kind of cable package. But that was totally not the New Day clap right there. I don't know, would you be interested in selling them all, or?
All of them?
Yeah. Do you have a price in mind?
I don't even know what they're worth, to be honest with you.
1, 2, 3.
I'd have to look them up.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16,
There are ones I might keep, but it depends on the deal, you know?
Got like 36 Xbox games.
36?
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
Oh, would you take 60 for all of them?
Do 7? You know what I'll do? I'll do 60, but I gotta take the driving game, the one with for the controller.
Power of positivity. How much are you asking for the DS games that you have?
They're hers. I think she's asking $5 each.
Do you guys have like the system for it? Or?
No, someone bought the system with a couple of games.
Okay. Oh man, this hill doesn't look as bad to you, but to me it looks like fucking death.
Oh, the kids are out of control. I don't need this. So that was a key fit. But the taxes too, I think you need to be good.
It's very good.
It's decent.
Yeah. Less than West Oxford. Or Weatherfield. Or
Hartford.
Berlin, I'm not sure.
Berlin is, well, this is okay. Plymouth.
Is okay.
Everything about 8,000.
Oh, you talking text?
Nothing up there but some Pokemon cards. Good morning.
Hi, how are you?
You wouldn't happen to have any older games like Nintendo, Super Nintendo?
I do, but my boyfriend's holding on to those.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, we have an NS and Super Mario Brothers and Zelda, King Kong, things like that. I know everybody was looking for those. The only old thing that he's letting go is the Game Boy
Oh, okay.
with the Super Mario World. That's it.
Thanks, guys.
Beetle.
Getting attacked?
See Pokemon's
How much are you asking for the Game Boys?
15, right?
Which one of you is that?
I have that one. So 15.
That one. The other one.
This one.
Yeah, the
How much is this one?
That one's 15 too. It comes with the games and everything.
These are growing older. No, it's not. It's just a dyno.
How much for the drum practice pad
Just the pad.
and the sticks?
So the pad and sticks together.
It's $7 together.
All right. I can live with $7. Something to take around. How much for the guitars?
You want both of them? I do them for $40 a piece.
You don't want this one.
I kind of do.
Not the ESP in your feet though.
How much are the Wii games? $4 each or $4?
I missed you. I missed what you said.
Each of those. This one.
Not that one.
Yeah, that one.
Oh, that's a nice guitar.
Oh, yeah, pretty nomination.
I wish I played it more, but I used it for one recording session.
That's the problem. Some
The power of positive thinking. New day rocks. New day rocks. New day rocks. That's when you were supposed to clap, but you just were afraid to after the last time. New day rocks. See, that's why we were doing it wrong before. We have to do the chant too. See, we were discussing after that clip earlier, like, it doesn't work without the song. The song's not important. The chant is important. That's what it was. Ooh, I was about to intro the video again when I don't need to. But the power of positivity worked amazing for us this weekend. Even if we can't get the clap down. New day rocks. You know, like, we couldn't do it in the car. I don't know what it was. It's been a while since we've actually watched WWE because we don't have any cable here, so it's whatever. Let's take a look at what I got this weekend. I'm gonna start off with technically the best stuff. It's the first sale we hit, advertised video games. The guy actually only showed one video game in his ad, and it wasn't any of the games he actually had at the sale. I didn't see it, at least. He advertised that he would have the Xbox 360 Marvel Ultimate Alliance, one of those games. I don't know which one. And he had a whole bunch of GameCube, a whole bunch of PS2, and he only wanted $1 a game. So let's take a look at what I got. Let's start with the PS2 stuff. We got God of War 2, it's in the manual. Resident Evil 4, Greatest Hits. Shadow of the Colossus, Greatest Hits, missing the manual. Gauntlet Dark Legacy. Nope. Gauntlet 7 Sorrows. Let me know if this one's any good. It's not worth very much, but I'm probably going to hold on to it for my collection. And for GameCube games, we got From Russia with Love, 007. Resident Evil 4, which I thought it was kind of weird that he had it on PS2 and GameCube. Just why would you? Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. I always want to say Metroid Prime Echoes, but it's Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. And I really wish the lighting were better in here, but it's a work in progress. As you can see, I have a new bookshelf behind me that has absolutely nothing on it. I have some items on the bookshelf that probably aren't going to stay where they are, so bear with me. We got Mario Party 7, a game that's actually risen in price since the last time I had it. This game goes for about $30 to $35 now, complete, without the mic, but, you know, in its current form. And the best game I got, Super Smash Bros. Melee. And this is the bestseller version, so not the most ideal one, but it's complete. And to be honest, all the games I got in this video are in really good condition, which is weird because usually you have at least some that are scratched, but I got over 40 games in this episode, all in good shape. And I'm going to show you a picture of The action figures I got at this sale, I actually got a box full of Marvel action figures for $5. And also from that sale, I decided to pick up his GameCube with 2 controllers. He only wanted $10 for that. So for everything at that sale, I only paid $26, and Smash Bros. Melee is easily worth double that. So definitely some good recoupers there, and some games for the collection also. And some toys for the collection, which is a weird thing for me to say. Moving on, we went to... Oh yeah, there was 2 other games I missed. 2 PS2 games from that sale. This one's actually empty, but I forgot about this one. At the next sale, or the next sale I found something. I asked about video games, and the guy said he had Xbox games, but he hadn't brought them out. He wasn't even thinking about selling them, but to come inside and take a look. So we went inside, and a lot of YouTubers wouldn't actually film inside someone's house, but I figure I'm showing the games that I'm hunting for. I'm not like trying to expose his living conditions or whatever, so whatever, I'm filming in his house. Fuck it. Fuck it though. I thought originally there were less sports titles in this, but it was still a very good deal. For all this, I paid $60, and the only caveat was he wanted to keep one of the racing games that was in there. I can't remember which one. I think it was like Need for Speed Hot Pursuit, because he had the racing wheel, and he didn't want to get rid of all of his games for the system and still have the racing wheel. And I wasn't interested in the racing wheel, and he wasn't offering it up, so... We got, I'm just going to show all the sports games in one go. Got these sports games, some ESPN titles, some poker titles, some hockey, some college football, baseball, just, you know, Snickle Fritz, whatever. All in there. I believe for the most they're complete. And as for the non-sports titles, actually there's another one here. This casino game that I see everywhere at the thrift stores. For non-sports titles, we got Shrek, Spider-Man 2, Red Dead Revolver, Defender, Gun, Medal of Honor from Lines, LA Rush, Blitz, the League, Midnight Club 2, AMF Bowling 2004. I guess there's more sports titles than I even knew. Backyard Wrestling, Don't Try This at Home. And Grand Theft Auto Double Pack, which is complete with Grand Theft Auto 3 and Vice City. And the main reason I really wanted to get this lot was the titles. Well, I guess there's some more, you know, meh titles here, but these are ones that are going to be going into my collection. With the exception of the last game. That one's going to be a recouper just because I did spend $60 and I do want the game on PS2. But anyways, the game's going into my collection. We have Azuric, Rise of Parathia. Looks like a really weird game. Just an action-adventure game. Big Mother Truckers. Probably going to hold on to this until I have it on PS2. WWE Raw 2. Never actually heard about the Raw series on the Xbox. Don't know if it's good or not. Dead or Alive Extreme, which I've dropped, which I was actually going to say is a label upgrade and a disc upgrade for me. But, you know, Playboy, The Mansion, Silent Hill 2, Restless Dreams, which I might end up recouping with also, just because I'm never going to play a horror game unless, like, there's some kind of Let's Play Something video where you guys want me to be scared out of my mind and not get very far. But the main reason I wanted to get this bundle was Def Jam Fight for New York. About a $25 to $30 game on the Xbox. I think it's worth a little bit more on the PS2. And if I got it on the PS2, I probably would hold on to it depending on the situation. It really depends on how much I spent. Like, if it's something where I need to recoup, I'm probably going to recoup. If it's something where I could easily just toss it in the collection, I'm fine. I'll hold on to it. And especially if it's something I want to play at some point. Now, oh wow. You know it's a good weekend when you almost forget about all the rest of the shit you got. So, we went to a sale. It was probably around 10:30, getting later in the tag sale day. And this was a sale that had actually advertised PS2 with a whole bunch of games. And in the picture, it was actually some PS2 games that like I didn't really want. So I was just kind of going to the sale to go to the sale. That's why we didn't hit the sale early, because I didn't really have any motivation to get there for that PS2. It was like just the common PS2 games that you see, like a Grand Theft Auto here or there, Black, a God of War title. You know, like nothing good, nothing great, nothing I want for my collection. When we got there, PS2 was gone. They had some Wii titles that they never mentioned in the ad. And they had 2 different Game Boy systems that also weren't mentioned. One of them was a Game Boy Advance, and the other is a Game Boy Advance SP. And they only wanted $15 each for the bundles, and the bundles were just like this. So we got one in here, and the rest in here. And I think I actually put the games that were in here in there, so it's, you know, I paid $25 for both bundles, basically. Oh no, here are the games. So this is a really lopsided bundle. One of them was definitely not worth $15, but as a bundle, it's, you know, it's whatever. So we got Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, Aragon, Pirates of the Caribbean, Curse of the Black Pearl, and a Glacier or see-through Game Boy Advance in pretty nice shape. A lot better than the ones I've been finding lately. And of course the case and some of the manuals for these games, Aragon and Harry Potter. Nothing to write home about. So, I actually noticed that one first and was looking at it. And then Alicia comes over, and it was actually from the same table with this. Game Boy SP plus games and charger, $15. So we open it up, we got the charger. We have a silver or platinum Game Boy Advance SP. Not in great condition. A lot of the ones I find lately don't have any of the stickers on the back. Turns on, does not have a charge currently. Gonna have to charge it. But some decent games in this bundle. A lot of Snickle Fritz, but it ends with a bang. And a few games that I'm actually gonna add to my collection, which is cool. We got Kong. I don't even know what that says as the subtitle. We had a faceless game that turned out to be Lilo and Stitch. I barely remembered that. Uno and Skip Bo. I don't know what Skip Bo is. Nicktoons Freeze Frame Frenzy. Fantastic Four. Scooby-Doo 2. Justice League Injustice for All. Is this like a version of the fighting game? I'll have to check that one out. Shrek Swamp Kart Racing Speedway. Check that one out too. Fairly Odd Parents Shadow Showdown. Cars. Monopoly, which I'm going to have to check out just because I know Monopoly games on systems are randomly worth something. Maybe that one is, I don't know. Probably not. Madagascar. Harry Potter. And the best 3 games in the bundle, we got Final Fantasy 1 and 2, Dawn of Souls. Sonic Battle, which I actually wanted for my collection. And the first legit copy of Pokemon Sapphire that I've seen in the wild in about a year. Which is surprising, because you see that game bootlegged everywhere, and my phone is actually about to die. It's about to run out of power. So we're going to cut this short. I want to give a big shout out to Todderbert for continuing his support on Patreon. I really appreciate it. Let me know in the comments below what you found on your weekend adventure in video game hunting. Like the video, subscribe if you're new, and as always, keep it real, Internet. I love you guys.